Hello everyone, my name is Florine and I'm a mom to a 2-year-old baby girl. In today's video, I would like to address few feedbacks I received on reading or introducing books to babies and toddlers. Let me clarify once again that babies will put things in mouth and it is normal. My baby has also chewed on books, even ripped few apart. When they chew on books, just take it away gently and sit and read to them. This way, they will slowly understand that books are not for chewing but for reading. You can also introduce soft cloth book initially, like this. These can be washed as well and chewing them is no problem. Later, you can introduce sturdy board books. I will mention about them in detail in my next video. Yes, the child may not yet understand what we are reading to them. They may not yet understand all the words in the books. When we are reading to them, we are exposing them first to the sound of the words, which will register in your baby's brain, and gradually they will understand those words. The more books you read to them, the more words they will learn. Plus, when you are reading to your child, you are strengthening your bond with them. A child seeks for his parents' voice and closeness. And this they get when we read or sing to them, and not when they are watching shows on TV or mobile phones. You see, a child is constantly gazing around as they are curious about the things that they see, about their surroundings, and they want to learn about it as much as they can. A child is born with a thirst for learning, and if we fuel their thirst the right way, they will grow up to become happy and confident kids. Most of us are busy with office work and household chores. But we still find time to play with our kids, even if it is for an hour or so. Just read 2 books during this time. If not, then read during their bedtime. If you're reading your holy book, read a verse aloud for them. Instead of giving them mobile phones or showing TV while feeding them or while they're eating, reading would be the best option. And it is not necessary that only the father or the mother of the child reads to them. Even grandparents or an elder sibling can. Grandparents anyways love to tell stories. Reading books will deepen the bond between them and the child. Firstly, do not associate this reading with studying. This reading is just for fun. Here there is no pressure to memorize anything. It is just so that they can be exposed to language and learn about things around them. You see, babies give us messages mostly by crying because they cannot speak yet. They don't know any words yet. They want to convey more than, "Hey, I'm hungry, feed me." When they cannot convey what they want, they get angry. You may have seen a child get frustrated and cry when we are unable to understand what they want. They need to know words first to slowly start speaking. And books are the best source for teaching them language. Books like Baby's First 100 Words will help them learn those words faster. Reading also helps expand vocabulary. They learn more words. They learn to form sentences early on and also correct grammar usage. Another thing, if we want our kids to have a lifelong love for learning, we should introduce books early on. You see, habits are formed from a young age. Learning your native language is very important. The child should be exposed to the language spoken at home, which is their first language. And it is not necessary to read books only in English. What is important is reading. There will be books for children in your native language which you can read to your child. English is not our mother tongue, but Hindi and English are the official languages of India. And if you are eventually going to send your kid to an English medium school, then exposing them to this language will make their school life much easier. Start with reading books in your native language, but do keep a couple of books in English as well. Especially books like these, where they know what a certain animal or thing is called in English as well. Let me ask, what is the language of the rhymes or cartoons they watch on TV or mobile phones? Is it the same as the language spoken at home? Also, some toys with music have rhymes in English. So you see, we have already exposed them to multiple languages. So why so much uncertainty towards books? In India, we are all multilingual. Almost everyone I know speaks more than one language. Some words like train, bus, car, or mobile phone are English words which we use even when we speak in our native language. Kids learn words first and then the formation of sentences. And they can very well understand what water as well as pani means. They are very smart than we give them the credit for. Kids do learn the language of the mother first, but they also slowly pick up other languages. I'm a Catholic and married in a Gujarati family. We live in a joint family with my in-laws. I can understand Gujarati but can't speak. When my daughter was born, me and my husband decided to speak to her in English, and my in-law spoke to her in Gujarati. Since birth, she was exposed to 3 languages: English, Gujarati, and a little bit of Hindi. Now that she is 2 years old, she can speak English as well as Gujarati. A few months back, when my in-law spoke to her in Gujarati, she responded back in English. But now, slowly, she is able to form Gujarati sentences as well. So you see, multiple language is not a problem. Kids don't start talking late because multiple language is spoken to them, but because no language is spoken to them directly. When a child spends more time in front of television or mobile phones and less time reading, playing, and interacting with others, speech delay will happen. As per WHO, a kid below 2 years of age should not be allowed screen time. Other than language delay, there are other ill effects as well. You can Google about it yourselves. Once your child is able to talk and language is formed, which happens mostly around 2 years of age, you can allow screen time. Another thing, parents should also spend some time reading. Let your kids see you read. You see, kids always want to do what they see their elders doing. When they see you read, they will get a message that reading is fun. If you haven't yet introduced books to your kids, it is not late to start. Just start with 1 book a day and slowly increase the number of books. Even for kids who have started school, you should encourage them to read books other than their school books. Start with a book or topic which they are currently interested in. If possible, take them to crosswords or a book library to choose their own books. Please do let me know in the comments below if this video was helpful. And also if you have any other query you would like me to address. Thank you for watching.